My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing this.
Yeah. So anyway, I got the powder like an
Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros.
So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me. I keep the peace within reach. God bless, capiche. I could probably get a priest to confess to me.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
It would behoove you to back up 2 steps. You got a crew with you, I'll come at your crew's neck.
Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Framber Valdez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And he beats it. He's safe.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And Schwarber strikes out. So here is Bryce Harper. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Step off throw to first, and Turner's back in. And a breaking ball misses outside. Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Batting fourth, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man on second, 2 down.
Count is 3-2.
Brandon Marsh in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
First and second, 2 outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First and second, 2 down. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air, out towards right center. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that skips into dirt. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that chance handled to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singing, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's outside.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first, and Correa retired. And the Astros put down in order. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. No score. Back here in Houston, top of the second. And here comes Alec Bohm. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Valdez back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that one fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one ripped, but foul. Boom. On at first, nobody out. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott. That's way outside. Ball one. No score here in the second. To the right side, Walker. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Batting right, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Bader up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Center field. Myers. And that is that. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Isaac Paredes.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award, is one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Ball one, no strikes. And that's too high. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
We often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, second baseman Jose Altuve.
There's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, He became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman. That's in there. 0-1.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier. The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And there's a ball. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Popped up first base side. Harper makes the grab, and that's the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score.
Me and you no contest, so go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options, watching, but I don't want them.
Top half of the third inning, Trey Turner at the plate.
Trey Turner.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. Outside low, and now 3-2. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Bryce Harper. And that's outside. Top of the third, no score. Gets him to chase after that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boom, makes the play, 2 away now.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Jake
Myers up next for the Astros. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, JT Realmuto. Fought off foul. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To third. Correa over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. 4th inning underway, no score.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Just missed.
Down.
There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Up the middle, Pena fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This to third, Correa. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 4th, there's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball for a strike. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
Air Jordan steps in to take his hat. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's in there, and the count 1-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a 3-1 on the way. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That's a strike.
0-1.
Nola throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Next
Ball
one
back
is off the
outside.
plate. And 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the bottom of the fourth. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around second is Pena. Around third. He'll score easily. Castellanos whips it back in. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Grounded out his first time. That one down the line, and foul ball. Man at second. Check
One
swing.
ball, two
No
strikes.
appeal. And the count 1-2. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out. Runner at second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
And
Philadelphia.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Orion
50.
Kerkering.
Still
O'Brien
pretty early in the
Kerkering.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And a first pitch fastball is in for a
0-1 the
strike.
count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Yainer
Astros.
Diaz
Yainer.
up next for the Astros. And there's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That was
0-2.
straight queso right there.
And that one upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Altuve at second with 2 down. Goes down looking. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 3 and the Phillies nothing.
I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Valdez back to work. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa getting ready to go. Abreu, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's in there. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
For Philadelphia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fouled off. He was late. Slow roller up the middle. To Pena at second for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, center fielder Harrison Davis.
So here's Bader now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that.
Go get it. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go.
Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Out to short, Turner. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Myers.
So up next, Jake Myers. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jeremy Pena will hit next. 1 for 2. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. Balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So, runner at second, 2 down. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, 1
Runner
strike.
at second, 2 down. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Carlos Correa waiting to hit for Houston. Pena at second with 2 down. Three-two, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Clips the corner, strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. That's to third. Whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. pop foul out of play off to the right.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And Schwartz blasts one out. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back, let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Bennett Sousa. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 1 out, nobody on. Here is Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. One down, base is empty. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The other way, and he beats the shift, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Checks over to first, back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Real Muto up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And now 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
We have the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's a foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 3rd out. but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Carlos Correa. And that's in for a strike. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
And it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes. That just misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss and a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. And now the count is even. Line to left and foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a slider misses down and away. Paredes leads off first with one away. Now it's 3-2. Ripped on a line to center. Bader makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. So the Astros lead 1, and the score stays 3-1.
Probably still be warm when it hits you. Or get a tissue. Swear to God, I'm an issue. You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular. The second coming of the Lord.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Josh Hader.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we'll see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Alec Bohm. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In there at the knees. Going to count 1-2. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Right side. Sanchez gets under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, right
Nick
fielder,
Castellanos
Nick
stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Hader in his 8th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one is inside. The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses. Three and two. The pitch is outside at ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-0.
The tying run at the plate.
Shot is a fielder's choice.
So they're down to their final out. Harrison Bader digs in now. First pitch just misses.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Tying run at the plate, and that is out of play. The Phillies down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two outs. Gets under it and pops it up. Pena in position. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than I cut my stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blow torch. Spinning new